From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Happy Thursday. I'm student meteorologist Christian Spallone from the Penn State Campus Weather Service, here with a look at your evening CNET forecast for today. And starting with a live look over Beaver Stadium, we've seen mostly sunny skies, at least this afternoon throughout the area. More unsettled Wednesday. That front has pushed out of the area now and starting to see much better conditions out there across central Pennsylvania. 54 degrees as of later this afternoon in State College. Feels really nice, very dry. Look at that dew point all the way at 27. So it's definitely a dry air mass and kind of a cool feel out there. So not too warm. Looking across the state, current conditions right now, generally in the 50s, a few cooler spots. Johnstown 47, in the upper 40s along the lakeshore and Erie, but generally a little bit below average in terms of temperatures today. More clouds across the southwest. Our temperature change shows the impact of that front that came through the area yesterday. Cooler across the south and east, but already seeing some rebounding temperatures compared to 24 hours ago across the northwest, where it was very, very chilly and below average in the 40s yesterday. Radar and satellite shows that little bit of stubborn cloudiness that's sticking around in the southwestern part of the state and even across much of the southern tier. Very clear across the north, really under that a little very solid area of high pressure across those regions. Zooming out, you can see this area of high pressure that has really kind of captured the northeastern United States right now, that little cloud pocket in southwestern PA and stretching down across the mid-Atlantic, really the only area of kind of disturbed weather. You'll have to go west out into the Mississippi Valley and the Central Plains to find more active weather happening. That's a system that we'll see enter the area by the time we get to Saturday here in Pennsylvania, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. So timing out now in our future weather, going out throughout the rest of the night tonight, we see those clouds lingering across the south, clearer across the north, and we'll see temperatures get cool again tonight. We saw a freeze across many areas to the north this morning, and we'll see potential for that again as we go into Friday morning, especially across the north, where you could get down into the 30s and close to the freezing mark again. Moving forward here, we see tomorrow looks like a pretty nice day with partly cloudy skies across the state. Temperatures near the 60-degree mark statewide. And then moving into Friday night, it's where we start to see some changes. More clouds approach as a warm front moves in to western Pennsylvania. Showers will come through as this front crosses on Saturday. Could be steady to heavy at times, but mainly a showery type day. Unsettled on Saturday with temperatures stuck in the 50s generally for highs. Warmer out west by the time we get to later Saturday as we get a much better push of warm air and mild conditions to come into the area. That'll set up much better weather by the time we get to Sunday. But before we get to that, we have to look at tomorrow morning, where there's another potential for freezing temperatures, especially across the northern tier, and areas in northeastern Pennsylvania could also see a freeze tomorrow morning, just not highlighted on this graphic as the growing season has not technically begun there just yet. In the light blue here, that is a frost advisory for temperatures in the mid-30s. And looking ahead at next week, it looks like this mild pattern will continue starting on Sunday. It looks like we're going to be in the 70s to even 80s as we head throughout much of next week. So starting with their forecast for tonight in State College, 35 degrees. Another cool night across the area. Wind is calm with just a few clouds out there. And heading into tomorrow, generally seeing increasing cloud cover throughout the day. A high temperature of 61 degrees. A light breeze comes out of the south and east. And finally now your 7-day forecast for the State College area. Again, seeing that unsettled conditions return by the time we get to Saturday, but really warms up quickly. We see a 20-degree temperature jump heading into Sunday. Quite toasty by the time we get to Monday. Sunny skies in all the way in the 80s, well above average for this time of year. Some storms break that pattern a bit by Tuesday, but we see temperatures linger in the 70s as we go through the middle of next week. On a personal note, this is my last forecast for the Campus Weather Service and for CNET. It's been a pleasure delivering these forecasts for you all over the last several years. Have a great night.